Hey guys, welcome to Info-tainment on Aforevo TV. I'm your girl, La Belle Vition. Make sure to click on that subscribe button. Tokyo Olympic organizers have said news of the coronavirus vaccine is a relief, but insist the security planning for the postponed games remains unchanged. Though officials say the coronavirus vaccine is not a precondition for staging the games, now scheduled to open a year late in July 2021. On Sunday, Tokyo hosted its first international sporting event since the pandemic. A four-nation gymnastic meet that organizers held as proof the games were possible despite the virus. While the event involved only about 30 athletes and 2,000 socially distant spectators, Nakamura said it was still evidence that the Olympic and Paralympic Games are feasible. The event features stringent rules for foreign athletes from the United States, China, and Russia who traveled on chartered planes and were restricted to designated hotel floors, assigned buses, and competition venues. Now, athletes had to isolate themselves before coming to Japan and test negative 72 hours before arrival. They were also tested every day after their arrival. The NBA and Players Union have reached an agreement on key details for the 2020-2021 season, including the number of games, start date, salary cap figures, and free agency key dates. The plans, which were announced on Monday, will now need to be approved by the league's Board of Governors and follows a tentative agreement from the NBA Players Association. Now, under those proposals, the season would be scheduled to tip off on December 22nd, and teams would play 72 regular season games, 10 less than the normal number of games due to the delays caused by the coronavirus. Now, the 2019-2020 regular season was interrupted on March 11 due to the pandemic and did not resume until 4 months later with a biobubble environment near Orlando, Florida. The Los Angeles Lakers eventually won the championship back in October, 4 months later than the season typically ends. In a joint news release, the two sides also announced a salary cap of $109.1 million for the upcoming season and a luxury tax threshold of $132.7 million. Now, both figures are unchanged from last season. Under the collective bargaining agreement, the cap will increase between 3 and 10% in each subsequent season, although the tax hit would lower should league revenue decrease from one season to the next. The announcement did not mention whether there were plans to allow any fans to attend games and what the time frame could be for their return. Questions are being raised as to whether Formula One can fully see out the 2020 season as COVID-19 resurges in Europe. Just 4 Grand Prix remain in the revised 17-race schedule, starting with this weekend's Turkish Grand Prix and then a final triple header in Bahrain and Abu Dhabi in late November, early December. But as some European countries go back into lockdown and Formula One also sees more cases, Mercedes boss Toto Wolff confirmed the situation is becoming more serious. Alia Zafar has been named as one of the independent directors on the Pakistan Cricket Board (PCB), becoming the first female to have been appointed to the post in the cricket-crazy South Asian nation. Zafar, a human resource executive, was included among 4 new PCB directors. The Confederation of African Football has categorically stated that no journalists or supporters will be allowed inside the Benin City Stadium for Friday's 2022 African Cup of Nations qualifying match between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Lone Stars of Sierra Leone. In the guidelines communicated to the Nigerian Football Federation, CAF instructed on the media operations that there will be no mixed zones, virtual press conference only if possible, possible, and only the channels with the rights will be allowed flash interviews. Also, only photographers of participating teams will be allowed at the match. Now, the above puts to the rest all previous speculation regarding having spectators at the match venue and whether members of the media will be allowed into the arena. Now, the Super Eagles currently lead Group L with 6 points after scoring victories against the Republic of Benin and Lesotho. Cristiano Ronaldo's time at Juventus could be coming to an end. Now, Ronaldo arrived at the Serie A champions from Real Madrid in 2018 and is contracted at Juventus until 2022. However, Juventus could have other plans for the star forward. Now, Juventus are considering selling Ronaldo next year, according to Sports. The report says Juve is opting against renewing the 35-year-old's big money contract and may instead try to recoup some of the 100 million euros they pay for Ronaldo. Now, Ronaldo has scored 6 goals in 4 Serie A games this season, but Juve is still 5th on the table. His shot conversion rate, excluding blocks, 33.3, and big chance conversion percent at 71.4 are both well up in his previous seasons in Serie A, although it is still too early in 2020-2021 campaign. All right, guys, it's a wrap for this edition. Make sure to click on that subscribe button for more updates and be kind enough to leave a comment. Thanks for watching Info-tainment on Aforevo TV.